Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm here with my husband Gianni. We are in Shipshewana, Indiana. We are going to the flea market. If you've never heard of it, it's big. It's a serious flea market. And we decided to do the special Labor Day extended like market hours. I've never been here and it's someplace I've always wanted to go. I'm really hoping to find some like hens, but I'm open to all other things too. If you don't follow me, hey, I'm Claire. I love thrifting, antiquing. I love estate sales, garage sales, things like that. And I specifically collect little glass hens, like the hen on a nest, and not just hens, but like other animals on nests as well. So I'm hoping to find a few here at the flea market, but I'm open to lots of other interesting things as well as like the Amish food, furniture, like there's crafts and other sorts of things like that as well. We are staying in a hotel. We're making like a whole night away out of it, you guys. We're staying at the Blue Gate Garden Inn. I had to read the thing. And it is a gigantic hotel, which is odd. Like the room is huge. It's just a massive hotel. But then my view out the window, I mean, it's just farmland all over. Like it does feel very Midwest, middle of nowhere. Sky high corn and horses and cows, and definitely a departure from our normal sort of weekends away, but I'm really excited to try something new. The vibe is really good. And yeah, I don't know what we'll get up to tonight, but I'm definitely going to take you to the market tomorrow and definitely show you if we find any cool things. All right, you guys, we're here. We made it. We just got in. All flea market. And right at the entrance, there is in fact a pierogi truck. So I'm thinking that's where we should start. Should we start with a pierogi or should we walk down here first? Let's walk a little bit. It's too early for a pierogi. It's only like 9 a.m. Never too early for a pierogi, okay? It's pretty full too for being so early. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I don't know how full it normally is. Thumbs up.
Look at how she's standing there. Very demure. Especially if they're talking about cookie butter with
We are on our way home. We did it. We did Shipshewana, didn't we?
It was great.
It happened. It was huge. It was cool. Probably not something I would even do every year, but every once in a while, a worthy day, okay? I'm gonna show you when I get home all the things that we bought, but I'll show you right now this really delicious licorice from the licorice guy, and I feel like the same person, the licorice guy, is also at the Renaissance Festival. It's good licorice, so that's what I'm eating now on our way home. We got tons of good stuff. I can't wait to show you. All right, you guys, we made it home. We're back to civilization. Let's go through the things I got. We're gonna start with the food items, or like the refrigeratable food items so that they can go back in the fridge. We also did anticipate this, so we took a little cooler with us. Basically, there's this store called Yoder's, and it has like meat and cheese, Amish meat and cheese, obviously. So we hit that up. First of all, because obviously your girl is gonna look for a discount everywhere, they did have some like discounted, like 25% off, like frozen meats. So we ended up with this jalapeno and cheddar bratwurst patties 4-pack. We also got this Wagyu beef burgers. So we got those. One was $6.79 minus 25%. This one was $6.04 minus 25%. Also, I picked up some butter. Amish country butter, hand rolled and salted. So I picked up a roll of that. I'm putting it in the freezer because I still have a bunch of butter I brought back from Paris. And I just have more butter than a person could eat. So that's gonna go in the freezer. We also, for $4.57, picked up some smoked bacon and black pepper cheese. We also have Yoder's German summer sausage. We also have some Gigsburg, Ohio baby Swiss cheese. We got that for $3.82. And some classic Amish butter cheese, butter käse. I'm assuming it's similar to the German butter käse, so that sounded really good, for $4.16. So that's what we got from Yoder's. I guess we'll just stick with the food category because we did buy some other food bits. First of all, we got this fudge that was on sale for 50 cents a pound. So it's just this little handmade chocolate fudge that I only paid $2 for. Probably delicious, I don't know. We also scored some popcorn. There's some really good like kettle corn people there, and they had so many fun flavors. This one is loaded baked potato. I tried a sample of it and it was so good. I was like sold. They were like 2 for $20, I believe, because we also got Amish crack, which seemed a little like offensive, but we tried it and it was so good. It's like cinnamon and white chocolate and so good, and like powdered sugar. It was really good. So I'm sorry, probably if you're Amish, you're probably not watching me on YouTube right now, but it did just feel a little offensive to name it Amish crack, but it was tasty, so about it. Okay, next, there was like an obscene amount of like recently expired food that you could buy for like a really low price. So I did buy some recently expired food. First of all, we have the Dorito Dynamita sticks. So we got the honey hot mustard and we got the smoky chili queso, and these were $1/4 a bag. We didn't go overboard with that stuff just because since it's already been expired, I don't know how long it's gonna take for us to try it. This expired, you know, not that long ago, so it's not that big of a deal. So we got that, but also my husband was so excited to find the Biscoffs. They were $2 for this pack, which they're normally a lot more than that, so that was exciting. And for $2, we also got this pack of the Reese's miniature cups with Reese's Puffs inside. So that was solid. It almost felt like going to Ollie's, which if you watch my channel, you know that I love an Ollie's adventure. But that's kind of how the food felt. Like you had to be a little bit careful, make sure it wasn't like something that was really off. But that's what we got in the way of food. Next, we'll move on to, I don't know, new items. New items. We've got some hats. I bought each of my sons one of these bucket hats. We got Naruto for Desmond and we got pugs for Fox. Fox, my oldest, is like obsessed with pugs. He like wants a pug really, really bad. And when he goes to work with me, we have a couple of pugs that stay with us because I work at I'm a dog groomer. We have a salon that has like a kennel in it where I work, and there are 2 pugs that stay there, and Fox is in love with them. So like he's obsessed with pugs. So I grabbed those. Those were 2 for $10. So I thought that was like a pretty decent deal. Next, we have some Pampered Chef. If you watch my cooking videos, you know I love some stoneware. And they had like all these like fell off the back of a truck Pampered Chef items. And these were totally brand new. And they're just these little mini stones. Because sometimes you don't want to dirty a whole big old stone if you're just heating something small up. Look at the size of the stone. It's the perfect little baby stone. So I grabbed that for $6. I thought that was a very good deal. And it came with a new scraper. And if you use stones, then you know how important the little scrapers are. So I really needed one of those too. So that was good. That was a solid find. Next, for $6 a piece or 2 for 10, we picked up these big packs of batteries. Now I don't really know if they're really high quality or not, but it just seems to be something that we usually buy in large packs like this, and they last us like a super long time. So I grabbed those. Thought they were a good deal. Okay, next, moving on to like the crafty items. I finally got one of these little cement geese. Now, I would love a big one. And my Aunt Diane, God rest her soul, had a porch goose, and I always wanted one. However, this just wasn't the time to get a super big one. They were like 80 bucks, and also like I didn't want to like carry around a goose. I don't know. But they had mini ones, and I thought, okay, entry-level cement goose. It was $10, and I am gonna paint it the traditional porch goose colors. And then, you guys, obviously, if someone is selling mini geese, someone is selling mini geese outfits. So we went ahead and picked out a little mini goose outfit with the little goose hat. And this was $7, which I think is a really good price for something handmade. It came with the little hat, and Gianni, my husband, was like, we should also get a Christmas outfit. And I was like, no. Now that I know the size, I can just make my own goose outfits, okay? New hobby unlocked. Next, for $5, my husband found this little cast iron Darth Vader. I'm gonna make little pancakes with. We both thought that was pretty cheeky and fun. Next, for $12, I bought this old 8-track Kiss Love Gun. This is for my dad. My dad, actually, he's obsessed with Kiss. Kiss was my very first concert I ever went to, and he has a Kiss room. Actually, it was my childhood bedroom. When I grew up, it became the Kiss room, and it is beautifully decorated with excellent Kiss memorabilia and a lot of one-of-a-kind pieces and cool stuff. He's got records, he's got CDs, but I don't believe he has an 8-track displayed anywhere. So I thought that this would be like the perfect Christmas present for him. He's really hard to buy for because he has all sorts of really cool things already, and it's hard to find these like Kiss things that fit in the room. So I got this for him, and I know he will love it. Next, for $3, I got this really cool pitcher. These are like the more like antique-y, like secondhand things now. For $3, it still has its little label on it. Hand blown in Romania. I don't know if I'm gonna put this in my antique booth or if I'm gonna use it myself, because I think it will look really nice on a fall table. And we're getting into the fall time, so I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do with it yet. But I really like it, so maybe I'll keep it. And we're really increasingly moving to the most exciting things I found, because if you saw the previous footage, then you'll know that I did find some hens. But before that, guys, I found some quail. And if you have watched me, you know that I own real quail. I raise quail. I love quail, so I also collect these ceramic quail. And this was a really popular mold. I have some white ones. You might have seen the video where I found those at an antique mall that I was really excited about. I have some other like brown, like more like real colored looking quail from the same mold, and today I found these babies, and I have never seen any that are painted like this before. It was like a really exciting find. They were $15 for the pair, which is a really good deal. I definitely have paid more. They're stamped with China Trader on the bottom, so I know they were originally painted in China, but this was a really popular mold in like the 70s, so there was like there's a lot of these. Like I find these, you know, from time to time, and if they're a decent price, I buy them, but I have never seen any of these colors. So I was really excited to find these quail. And now for the main event, we're gonna talk about the hens. The first one I bought for $3 is not really a special hen. It's actually a little ceramic hen. Normally I do collect the glass hens, but it was really cheap, and I thought it was just really cute. I don't have any that have the head turned like all the way around like that. It doesn't look like any of the hens that I already have. And when I find something that's like super different, I do like to pick it up. So I did get this hen. And now, which one do I want to show you? I'll show you the green hen. Okay, I think she is just gorgeous, you guys. Look at this green hen. I love her. And really the best part about this is that I identified her. She was $37. So a little bit pricey for an Asian hen. Now, nothing wrong with Asian hens. I think nowadays we have this really negative connotation with things from Asia being cheap, but that's just a very recent history sort of thing. This is from like the 60s or 70s. It's an older hen, and really creative and excellent things were coming out of usually Taiwan at the time. And when I went to check out, I said, you know, it's a good deal, but would you wiggle on the price because she's an Asian hen, and a lot of times the price is just a little bit lower because they're not stamped a lot of the times. And I was like, 37 is a little high. She goes, oh no, that's a Westmoreland hen. And I was like, no, that's an Asian hen. And I felt so proud of myself that I'm now so deep into glass hen culture that I know the brands now, and I can look and I'm like, no, see, Westmoreland would have like a hatched bottom, and there would be a W with a circle on it. And like, I know things now, and like, I don't mind buying Asian hens. Some collectors are really like serious about that. I enjoy the hens that I think are pretty, and I don't really care if they're old, if they're new or whatever. Like if I think they're pretty, then great. And I don't have one that's this color, so I definitely was excited to find her. I did pay the full $37 for her, and I did tell that woman repeatedly that she was wrong. And then I consulted the Facebook hen group page, and they confirmed that I was indeed correct. And the last thing I bought, I was really excited to find, look at this little Scotty on a nest. And this is stamped with the bee. This is by Boyd, which I love their little hens. I have a couple. I also have a bunny. They're really hard to find, these little they're called salt cellars. They're really hard to find. People really like keep them when they get them. They don't resell them very often. So I was really excited to find the Scotty, and it's slag glass, which is this great like marbled sort of glass. It's called slag glass, and this is my first slag piece. I did pay $22 for it, which was really fair. Like that was a really good deal. I was happy to pay that much, and I'm very excited to put it in amongst all of my other little pieces. So there we go. That was my Shipshewana haul. My husband and I had a really fun time, and doing something just like totally different than we normally do for like a weekend away. I think I got some really good deals. I ate some really good food. I had just a really sort of different experience and like out in the middle of a cornfield, but it was good. And I would recommend, if you're someone who likes to walk all day and shop and poke around and haggle and find deals, you should definitely make some time to visit Shipshewana someday, because it was quite an event. And with that, make sure you hit subscribe and come back for more content like this. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.